Today I'm going to be giving you a closer look at this digital scale. As you can see, it's got a nice, sleek black design. So it really looks great with any decor and looks nice sitting out in your bathroom so you don't have to feel like you need to hide it away. Now, if you can see on mine, I've kind of got like some grimy fingerprints and toe prints from my kids getting on it and things like that in my bathroom. So, this one is not waterproof, so you don't want to immerse this and get this wet, right? But to clean, you just clean with a damp cloth. And so, which is what I'll do right now. So it is black, so it can show like dust and fingerprints and things like that. So I'll just show you, I had that bit of the cloth a little bit damp that I've wiped it down with to get all of that grime off, and now I'm just wiping it dry. It is important, since this is a digital scale, when you're using this, you need to use it on a hard floor. Can't use on carpeting or anything that's uneven. So you need an even, hard floor in order to get accurate results. Okay, so now you can see that it cleans up really nicely and it's got a nice clear sheer finish. So I just took a damp cloth, wiped it down, and then a dry cloth to go over it. And you can see when it's dry because all of those watermarks like that, I just got it wet again, will disappear. Now I'm going to flip this over and show you the back of the scale. So you can see here these nice grips. These are rubbery nice grips. Now I've had scales that have had like attached rubber pieces that peel off, and then you've got one side of the scale that'll skid across the floor. This is entirely rubber, really nice. You're not going to get any skid, and it grips well when you sit down, and that's not going anywhere or altering over time. So I'm really pleased with those little prongs there, which you wouldn't think would be important, but I've had really nice scales that like these pieces have come off, and then it is easy to slide it across the floor. Okay, so on the back here, you have your battery pack. This is really a simple and straightforward scale that can do a bunch of things. So it takes 4 AAA batteries, okay? And it says specifically in there the way that you need to put them in. And then the battery case just goes on and slides up very nicely. And then here is where you can adjust your unit of measurement. So it's really the only button on here that you need to worry about. So you can get it in kilograms, pounds, or stones. So this ST pounds, I believe in the UK, they measure in stones and pounds. And so that's what that option is there. So if you've got it on ST, my son was trying it and he was telling me how many pounds he weighs, and I said, that's not possible. And he had it on stones. So just different places have different units of measurement. So this is really nice. It's pretty universal that if you live in an area where you measure in kilograms or pounds or stones, you're able to go back and forth and, measure in different ways. Okay, so your platform on here is tempered glass, and it's really nice. It has a nice look to it. I love the black. It's very reflective, as you can see. You can see my shower curtain in the background there. And it's got high precision strain gauge sensor system. So the scale is really accurate in all the things that I've compared it to. Occasionally you will get some messages on the screen that will say error, ERR, in case there's like an overload or you've stepped on it when it wasn't ready to read. The only other things that will come up are, it will say LO, low, when your batteries are low. So it'll give you an indicator so you know when you need to replace those batteries. Okay, so, and the scale comes with the 4 AAA batteries. So 4 of them are included for your first use. And this one has a 1-year manufacturer's warranty as well. But it's a nice scale. Okay, so let's give this a try and show you what it looks like. Okay, so just give it a little tap until it zeroes out there. Now I will come over here and show you the unit of measurement that it's on is stones and pounds. So I want to adjust that. It'll show you in the right corner there. Okay, and so if I come back here, sorry, I'm trying to grab the button as I look at it. Okay, kilograms and then pounds. And it's a really light touch on that button to adjust it. So now it's on pounds. So when I turn it on, I want to wait until it zeroes out. And then step on. Okay. And then it will flash when it's got an accurate reading there. Okay, so you can see that. And you can adjust it to kilograms, stones and pounds, pounds. Okay, so this one is really simple and straightforward. So sometimes when you've got digital scales like this, it's got a bunch of buttons, and at the end of the day, you kind of forget how to do what, and you want something simple that you can just step on and get an accurate reading fast. And this is definitely that. All you have to do is step on, gives you the reading, flashes when it's done, and then you step off, and in a matter of seconds, it will turn itself off like so. So it's definitely conservative on your battery. Make sure that when you use this, that you're placing it on solid ground like I talked about earlier, and these work best when you are barefoot. So I always step barefoot onto my scale. And gently position your feet evenly near the center. So you want your feet to be near the center as I was standing on there. And then keep your body still and make sure that you're standing upright to stabilize your weight and get an accurate reading. Okay. So here in the center, I'll stand up straight. That's all there is to it. It's nice. It's accurate. It looks really nice. It cleans easily, and it's got an accurate scale that will just, all you need to do is step on it, read your weight, and then step off, and it will turn itself off. So really, if you want a basic digital scale that is going to look nice and perform well, this is definitely a great one. So yes, I would consider having one of these in all of my bathrooms for sure. Now I've had in the past different scales, the ones that aren't digital, and they're just not accurate. They get thrown off over time. They don't last. They don't perform well, and I've compared, and they just don't consistently read an accurate rating, an accurate weight. And this digital one is really fantastic. I've also tried other ones that, will measure like your water level and things like that. And they're awesome and they work great, but there are certain times like you're not supposed to use them when you're pregnant, and you're not supposed to use them, under certain conditions just because of the sensors or whatever that's on there. This one is a great one that you can use anytime. And I do like when I'm pregnant to have a nice digital scale that will give me an accurate reading, because you kind of like to track, your weight gain and where you're at with that. So this one is really great, simple, straightforward. Anyone can use this, and it's accurate and looks really nice. And as you can see from it, it's got just a sleek design. It's black and reflective, really thin. Easy to store if you're going to, store upright and like slip in between your cabinet or put in a drawer and you just get it out when you're using it. It's an easy one to store away and keep nice so it doesn't collect dust. Now, as you saw before, dust and things that settle on that do show on this because of the nice shine on there, but it cleans in a few seconds, just like I showed you. So I let my kids get on it and get their sticky fingers on it, and it was a little grimy, and then dust collected on it because I let it sit out for a week, and then I just wiped it clean, and it just looks clean and nice. So it is easy to clean if you're going to leave it out. If it's going to bother you that dust settles on it, and you want to wipe it, you can definitely store it. Pick it up and store it because it's got a small, sleek design. But yeah, this is a good quality scale. I'm definitely impressed. I definitely am getting from this what I wanted, which was a straightforward digital scale that was easy for me to just step on, get my weight in a matter of seconds, and then it turns itself off.